Alright. Hello and welcome back to day 25 of my hardcore Lalafell run. A little special stream today. It is my birthday. It is Halloween. So maybe we'll do a spooky dungeon run. Dzmael Darkhold with players, so the likelihood that I will die is very high. Oh, look who it is! To celebrate the Lalafell, Tataru is here! Just kidding. It's Willa. The Lalafell who wants to take over the world or die trying, most likely the latter. I'm wearing my little birthday style hat here. I might actually glamour that onto my my summoner if we get to Dzmael Darkhold. But of course, we're going to begin the stream with, well, we begin every stream with a little gamba. Just to start things out. After all, we gamble with this guy's life every day, every stream. Only live once, might as well gamble a little bit. Let's see, on the hour, it's Leap of Faith. I'm gonna guess it's Floating City, as it usually is. Yep. This stream, I might end it early. Oh, happy Halloween, Zolkin. Or Zoldin, I should say. You should say happy birthday to me. That's what I always say. I say happy Halloween. Everyone else says happy birthday. Fortunately, because of how kind of lack of resources I have on this Lalafell character, I don't really have any costumes. In my raid group, my costume, I have a Sephiroth costume that I'm playing with my Dark Knight. That was fun. Last year I did Attack on Titan as a ninja. I actually have another one in my spare pocket. I'll just keep quiet for now. Another costume, another cosplay. But good to see you, man. Glad you're dropping in. Not sure. Yeah, this stream might end a little early because I do need to I need to carve a jack-o'-lantern for trick-or-treaters. Yours was 3 weeks ago? Oh, happy belated birthday to you, dude. That means you're a Libra. It's my brother. My brother is born... Jeez, how did I fall off of that? He's born about 2 weeks ago, so I'm guessing you're still in that window. Born 2 weeks ago. His birthday is 2 weeks ago, excuse me. My brother is born on sometimes Columbus Day. So he kinda has a holiday birthday, but not as good as mine. I have the best. Oh, you're a Scorpio? Oh, you're 3 days ago. I thought you said 3 weeks ago. You know, my best friend, he's born 4 days ago. So yeah, we're both Scorpios. What? I didn't think I could miss that. Overshoot that. Oh well. We'll just head on back. Yeah. So I do have some Halloween prep I need to take care of, and yeah. It is my birthday, so I might go out, but I do want to carve my jack-o'-lantern. I carve one every year. I love it. It's part of my Halloween/birthday tradition. This year, I think I'm going to carve it in the pattern of the mount we got. Try to make it look like the pumpkin head of the mount. I'm going to take a picture of that and then carve it as best I can to look like it. It's kind of what I did last year. I carved it like the furnishing item that we got. The little black pumpkin with wings. I try to make it look like that. Now, I didn't spray paint it black and attach wings to it, but I try to get the pattern of the pumpkin to be the same. And they are different. Slightly different, but it is. Some years I like to, like one year for Halloween I dressed as a Miqo'te, and my pumpkin was a Miqo'te themed pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. I try to match it sometimes with my costumes. Okay, back up and then jump. Gotta back up and then jump. Jeez, that is a lot shorter than it looks. Back up and then jump. Back up and then jump. Jeez, that was the same thing. That almost fell off. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna check out that live letter that happened. I haven't seen that yet. We're gonna check out Miqo'te's video, see if anything worth watching. Worth watching. Anything exciting happening coming in the next patch. I don't expect a lot from this live letter. The good live letters are always the second one where they show off things. This is kind of like, most of the time they tell you stuff that you already know is going to happen, but it'll, you know, sometimes some new reveals happen, or sometimes some disappointments. Like, what is the Blue Mage update going to happen next patch? I doubt it. You know, they give you like a timeline for things that are going to happen kind of the beginning of the expansion. So what I like to see is like, oh, I like to see the new glamours, I like to see the new mounts, and that's usually shown in the second live letters for each patch. But we'll see. We're going to check it out. As soon as we're done with the gambas. Now, while we wait, let's just get our mini cactpots going. Okay. Check here. Hey, happy birthday to me, right? 10K. Happy Halloween. See if I can get another. That was a dud. Ooh, do I go for 4th place or do I... I've got to go for 4th. It was 10K! It was my birthday. I should have gone for the big one. Why didn't I go for the big one? Oh my god. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. I'm getting the birthday blues. I can feel it. Hey, it's Halloween. Let's actually, instead of putting the minion roulette like I normally do, let's get out our black cat. We can at least be a little Halloween themed here. Yeah. Give him a little pet. Can be at least a little bit Halloween themed. Alright. It usually pops at the 3rd minute. Let's go play out on the limb one time. And after the card game, we'll check to see if I won the cactpot. That would be a nice birthday present. And then we'll watch the live letter and do some Finish up alchemy. Finish up some job quests. Well, we'll do miner and fisher. I finished the fishing quest from last week. It's the raining one, and and there was no rain throughout the stream, so I went ahead and fished off stream. Got it. This is gonna pop probably right in the middle. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Oh, I get to play against somebody. That's nice. And of course, we will be playing our Lala-themed deck the best we can. Let's see. Anything on top Lala-themed? Not really. I'll just go with this one. Kind of monster. Monsters are kind of Lala-themed. Do I go with the frog and the weapon? Or the sylph? I think I'm going to go frog and weapon. And we'll go with the child Vaughn. That's kind of Lala-themed. So we got plus same. Jeez. What do they recommend? Nothing that I picked. Excellent. They'll never see me coming. This is actually good for plus. Okay, let's go. All right. Good. I didn't want to go first. This is actually really good too. I'm just going to place that there. I feel like I'm trying to bait him, but I don't like it. I'm gonna go here. Now this could be very bad for me, but we'll find out. Dude, that's a 1 difference. But I can now do this. That was not as good as I had hoped it would be. Okay, 3 difference. Yep. There we go. Hey, Rochelle. Nice to see you. Yes, thank you. Happy Halloween to you. I got him. All right. See, they never expect that card to be there. The reason I put that card in the middle was because sometimes you just want to get rid of that middle slot in plus. I didn't want them to have it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put Ishio. And we're going to... Yeah, we're gonna... Let's see. Let's hope this doesn't backfire. Well. Okay, let's check it out. 1, no. 6, 5, 3, 3, 4. Wait. No. I was like, wait, do I have the same? No. But I do not like this card. I do not like that being exposed, so I'm just gonna win that way. Hey Dash. I want to thank you again for telling me about last week about the tenant system, because one of my characters now has access to a home. Somebody let me into their house. I promised them I would make them Bavarian onions, and I've already given them chocobo dye berries. I highly underestimated the yield that you get from planting things. I thought it would be like 1 for 1. Now it's my least played character, but that character has a more closer relationship with his chocobo, so oh no, kind of happy. I'm still begging other people for chances to let me in. Ooh, that's not too good. Now, do I have a 7? Can I expect there to be a 7 there? Or a 1? I've just gotta put that there. I can't rely on same too much. Ooh, look at this! Plus and same at the same time. Well, at least it didn't combo. Okay. And check this out! Same again! Oh, we drawed. So yeah, I'm almost at the point where I get to start making. I have to make the ingredients to make Bavarian or whatever they're called, onions. Like, this topsoil is no joke. Yeah. First prize. I'm guessing I didn't even look. Let's see what I got. Boo. Come on, give me Zidane. Nope, no Zidane. Alright, let's just go ahead and check out if I won the Cackpot. Well, I got nothing. I was like, what does 3 mean? Nothing. Oh, can't win them all. Alright, let's just put our lucky numbers in. 1414 for Lala. Seven, 3, 1, 1 for Fel. And for Will, we'll just put in 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay, there we go. 1 minute until what? Until next gate. If it slices right, or any way the wind blows. Any way the wind blows, let's do it. Undefeated Lala strut strat. Let's go. Alright, let's first put our custom layout here, and let's put the strut on and let's go. Last time we went clockwise, this time counterclockwise. You'll never see it coming. No, I haven't gotten to it yet, Rochelle. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna watch Miqo'te's summary of it and give my thoughts about it. I'm not expecting a lot. I always enjoy the second live letter or patch than the first. The first is usually just telling us things that we already know. Like, oh, there's going to be a variant dungeon. Okay, I know that. There's going to be the next part of the Arcadion raid. Okay, I already knew that. It's going to be a new trial. Okay, I already knew that. I guess we'll get to see some previews, like little screenshots, but even the second live letter, they usually even go in-game, and it's, you know, it's... But hey, you know, maybe there'll be a surprise or two. And they said they're going to change things up. There's an excitement you're excited about. Okay. We'll have to see. Haha, Typhoon. He didn't expect the counterclockwise. Lala strut undefeated. Variant dungeon is just like, it's just basically, it's a dungeon. I mean, I haven't ever played one because they're out of my reach. You know, it came out in, oh no, was that my last one? Well, anyway, variant dungeons, from what I can tell, are basically like 4-man content that are more like, they're like 4-man content in a dungeon format, but not done in how normal dungeons are. You know, it's like there aren't pack pulled and boss. It's like there's more variety to what you can do inside of it. Like the first one, you had to like go down multiple paths and kind of have different like outcomes based on what you do on the path, and there's like achievements for going through every path that you can. And then they have a criterion mode of it, which is like basically savage level content for four person. So kind of like, what is the next one called? The I forgot what the new level of difficulty, basically the new boss from the deep dungeon, I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of like that level of content. Maybe not as hard. I remember watching one Criterion Savage boss, and I was like, whoa, that's pretty intense. Probably looked harder than it actually was. It was like just line AoEs literally everywhere. I was like covering the ground everywhere, and you had to like kind of dodge them as best you can. And that was nuts. I think it was the Shishio boss from the Kugane variant dungeon. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and watch the live letter summary. We're not going to watch the whole 2-hour thing. Of course, let's just mute the background music. Actually, let's just mute all of this, and we'll go and pull up of course. Okay, let's see. Is this up? Yes. Okay, good. Before we watch Miqo'te's one, I just want to shout out V Mimi. When I can, I watch her reactions. She always does a live stream, and she's fluent in Japanese, so she gives live translations every time. So if you ever want to watch kind of the whole 2-hour thing, I would highly recommend her. Just a good channel, and overall, she does really cute shorts where she does little animations. But yeah, like to shout her out. But we're going to do Miqo'te, who always does a super fast summary. So we're going to watch Live Leather 89 summary, best glamour news ever. Okay. Wasn't expecting glamour news. So yes, Miqo'te does a great job. He does very quick work.
Here, hot off the heels of Live Letter Part 89 that took place today.
Sometimes a little bit telephone though.
2025, featuring information of patch 7.4. This live letter featured no in-game footage, just slides and information.
Let me know if volume's okay and such.
Fine for a Part 1 live letter.
Let me just address. I don't want to talk over Miqo'te. Yeah, J-Dash. It's like 5 days to get a possible hoping. It's gonna be fun though. I mean, it gives me something to do. But yeah, let's the glamour news is the one I'm excited about. Well, let's find out.
The translations used here are courtesy of the unofficial Final Fantasy XIV Discord channel, and a link to that will be provided in the description box below.
I'll be pausing,
so
I'm not talking too much over him.
YoshiP and Foxclone make the announcement of patch 7.38. This patch is coming on the 11th of November, which is a Tuesday. This will remove the weekly limit for the Arcadian Cruiserweight Savage tier,
that doesn't really matter
as well as making it
to
so
me.
That you can exchange Ordell coins and Mochuan coins, or however they're pronounced, from the new Alliance raids for Evercharged Esther. This is obviously for your...
Wait. What's this at the bottom? New furnishing items added to treasure coffers in the Return to Evelise Alliance raids. Alright, so that's something for trial players.
Weapon upgrades. A new furnishing item will be
especially
added
now that we can now that I know we can have access to houses.
This is the item in question, the Evilise Chronicles poster for indoors wall placement in your housing area. This comes after
so if you're a
the
Tactics fan,
Evilise Chronicles, the remake and remaster of the Final Fantasy Tactics video game, which is quite good. I advise you play it. I personally cannot wait to pick this one up, and I'm glad it's available in the game from raids as a...
I have Tactics on my phone. When I took an overseas vacation, I played a lot of it, but I haven't gone back. I think with the voice acting, it might be worth it. So maybe I will play some Tactics sometimes. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it on stream.
Phase 2 Cash Shop. Moving on to 7.4 information then. This is the poster for the Arcadians' final raid tier. To look like
they have the same haircut. Poster, look at that. Same haircut. Elizin Supremacy, though, right there. Look at that. Looking down at him. Elizin Supremacy.
It's pretty awesome. The title of this patch 7.4 is Into the Mist. This will be the conclusion of the raid storyline. This patch releases on Tuesday, December the 16th, 2025. So patch 7.4, December the 16th. This includes the normal mode of the Arcadian, as well
I recognize some of these people.
Of mnemonics or mnemonics, depending if you want to pronounce the Aminot.
Whoa, okay. So we have a release date, and it's not on Christmas. It's about 9 days before Christmas. That's cool. And that means, you know what that means for us trial players? Moogle Treasure Trove coming about November 16th. Okay, November 16th. So about two weeks-ish, and we get to have a new Moogle Treasure Trove. Yeah.
Gear as
more
well.
tomes for the Tome Throne.
Means that the Savage patch is delayed until the release of January the 6th. This is because of feedback they got last year with the Christmas time release of Chaotic Alliance Raid. So you can get
2 weeks.
The 16th December, go and do the normal mode, and then the 6th of January, you'll be able to go in there with obviously more gear than you normally would. YoshiP says, we discussed this a lot, and we had the option to release it at the same time as the normal mode, but especially the Western community, they spend their Christmas holidays with family, and we thought that if we made them sacrifice family for raiding, that might become a whole other story.
Wonder how the Japanese...
Completely agree. We don't want more drama.
How the Japan fan base feels about that.
7.4 has a few pictures. Firstly, they show this blimp floating presumably in living memory here with Ishtola, Grahatir, Sveen, and Kryl looking upwards at it. The second image...
So that's supposed to be kind of... we're supposed to kind of be... The story is supposed to be kind of gearing up for the next expansion, so that's a little interesting.
Contemplating
future blimp. Are we going to see more future stuff?
A Lala character talking to the party in somewhere rather creepy. This is the new dungeon in 7.4.
Oh, I like that.
And finally,
very Halloween.
A character holding something in the palm of the character whilst sweating profusely.
Look at that sweat.
So whatever this is, it is.
I hope we get that emote. I want to be able to actually sweat. They should add that to the sweat emote.
Line heading forwards. Also in 7.4, we get more Hildebrand.
With everyone loves Hildebrand, right?
Screenshot. And another screenshot of Hildy falling or leaping onto something. And but by far the best screenshot from all of this, the cat while riding a motorbike. Just proving that Hildebrand is worth playing the patch for just simply alone. The new dungeon in 7.4 is called The Mist Wake. We have this gloomy picture of somewhere dark and perhaps in a cavern. Definitely looks subterranean.
Side note, I'm like happy because dungeons always get exploration mode. We need exploration mode for, at the very least, we need it for the Alliance raids. But I would like to have them for all content. Alliance raids, trials. I don't want to have to beat a boss every time I want to take a picture in an arena. It was really annoying having to fight Phoenix to get that for my last glamour video.
To me, and the second picture looks like some form of like reactor or door or vault to something. And the third screenshot shows a city that we saw earlier, looking almost
not a big fan of the sky, but I really like
Coils of Bahamut with Dalamud. Perhaps
I like the buildings a lot.
Underground vault, kind of Fallout style. Perhaps a hidden sort of underground city. It looks very interesting. There does appear to be watchtowers in the streets as well. So who knows what's this going to be like? Honestly, probably a very weird dystopian future thing.
If you are sleeping in a position
really
like
this,
that,
you are
wrecking your body and your breathing.
Thanks,
Chronic
YouTube.
neck pain happens when your cervical.
Ads for ads.
And then we've got this screenshot of what looks like Doom Train.
Yeah, I was about to say that looks like. I was like, is that Doom Train from Final Fantasy VIII?
Normal and extreme flavors. So evil.
Hell on Rails. That is.
The second shot is even cooler. Look at that.
That is definitely. Oh, let's see the second screenshot. Yeah, that's definitely Doom Train. I'm like Hell on Rails. That is Doom Train. That's cool. Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII had the best designs, in my opinion. Best Moogle design. Best Ifrit design. Decent Tonberry. I loved 8's designs.
Atrocity. This could be absolutely amazing. Super excited for this. Similar maybe to Phantom Train, maybe as a fight. Perhaps you're on a train being chased by another train.
How are you going to fight this train?
In, what was it, Sigma Escape? I would like to see that again with this thing. That'd be great. Next up, we see a big arena for one of the new heavyweight tier fights of the Arcadian, looking like a big gladiatorial arena with braziers and Colosseum walls, with massive weapons on podiums around this arena.
Yeah, this looks kind of like a little. It looks very similar to the Blue Mage content, the Masked Carnival arena. So very kind of Uldayan, but a bit more Greek, a bit more different. Let's see, there's an axe and spears. Okay.
YoshiP says, and the arena tiles. There is no way that some disappear and the ground changes, right? There we go. In part 2, so the next letter from a producer live, I will show you a bit more, end quote. So there we go. Then we have a picture of this character, presumably one of the new fighters in the heavyweight tier, and her bright red hair.
More Ellison supremacy here.
Someday. And then this large Ellison man looking down at the camera, giving off his champion-like vibes. 7.4 features the new Unreal, Tsukiyomi's Pain Unreal, revisiting this iconic Stormblood fight with the usual Unreal treatment, scaling up to level.
I recently did this fight again under mine. It's a good fight. I really like it. Not too hard, but difficult enough that even kind of casual players, if they want to do mine content, I recommend it.
100, likely with new rewards from the Faux Hollows minigame, if I could speak. Also in 7.4, duty support gets added to the continuation of that feature for other dungeons outside of the MSQ.
I thought it would just be Dzmael
Darkhold and Aurum Vale. These will be available with the usual support NPCs to do these duties solo if you desire. This means there will
I wonder if they'll change the first room of Aurum Vale
to suit the NPC's programming, so we might have to do a before and after video in the future.
I don't really recognize that room, this room right here. It's like, it looks like it could be the final boss because you have these seed pods that spawn around him, but there's no yellow on the ground, and the room looks a lot bigger, more spacious, more round, rather than like kind of the clumped together hallway that you fight the final boss of, what is it, like Vicious Vivian or something like that, or one of those marble names.
P says we're adding more features to duty support. When the Warrior of Light themselves dies, it is counted as a wipe, but in 8-man content you have stacks that are used when you die instead of wiping. But from now on, when you die in a dungeon boss, we'll give you a stack that you can use on your next attempt. If you die again, you get 2 stacks and so on.
So it's basically Echo? You're getting Echo inside of dungeons now? Okay, that's cool. That would help some people.
When you pass the...
I recently had a wipe fest on Aurum Vale because the healer was not up to stuff. That would have helped out a lot.
Boss, those stacks will reset. He says you can think of this like of a sort of echo. This applies to all duty support dungeons, future and past. There we go. Interesting little addition. PvP update then. Series 10 will begin with 7.4's launch.
Let me back in, Yoshi.
Obviously, lots of new
Let me back into PvP.
There's also a new season of ranked as well. There's also new
PvP
adjustments they'll look at in the future. And there's also a new frontline map and campaign with new rules. This is set in Urquhart, as you can see, called Warcore.
Well, they're definitely not letting me back in now.
Probably not. There will be more information on the second live letter before 7.4. Yoshi P does say, however, weather conditions do influence this game mode this time, end quote. So I can't wait to see how that works out. Gold Saucer updates then. They mentioned the Air Force One minigame gets the Ciel Delays, I think, Ciel Days. I don't know how to pronounce that.
A new Air Force One
minigame. This frankly looks awesome, flying around over share.
Okay, I'll just look at this.
Things and battling against the Kraken.
Oh, you actually fight somebody now? That's kind of cool.
To play that one.
Hope he takes away points away from you if you like throw stuff at you.
Moving on.
Sorry, I'm talking too much over him. I hope he like throws stuff at you. Let's just see this Kraken and yeah, I hope he throws stuff at you, and if he hits you, you lose points. That would be cool.
Breaker Isle. Can't wait to play that one, and I'll be interested to see what other things they add to the Gold Saucer. Moving on to...
I hate to break it to you, Mooney. I think that's the only thing they're going to add to the Gold Saucer. I'm like, oh, a new thing, yay! But at the same time, it's like, I was kind of hoping for more than just a new Air Force One map, but... Okay, let's just go. Let's just see.
Weapon updates in 7.4 then. These are going up to item level 775. These items that are required
I agree,
for
Rochelle.
enhancement
I agree.
can be obtained from various duties, including the Occult Crescent itself. Yoshi P says, when we consider the weapon series after this,
let me turn him down a little bit.
Completely change it. This might be the last time for this kind of upgrade system, end quote. So we'll have to see what that means.
Yeah, what
As
does
for
that
the
mean?
Crescent update itself, 3 new Phantom jobs are being added. And if you guessed Mystic
Mystic
Knight, Dancer,
Knight.
and Gladiator, you can give yourself a smug face, as those are the brand new 3 Phantom jobs that are...
Ooh, I want Mystic Knight. I want an actual job. Mystic Knight job. That would be cool. Mystic Knights are cool. Kind of like Eldritch Knight from Dungeon Dragon. I guess we already have... Do we kind of already have that with Red Mage? I want a Mystic Knight that's more like a melee class that does magic, rather than like Red Mage that's a magic class that sometimes does melee. Yeah, that would be cool.
Coming with the 7-point series update for the Crescent Isle. Secondly, the beneficial
I guess
accessories are being
Paladin's kind of that.
for Occult Crescent.
But that's
there
pink.
are 4 pieces for Disciple of War and Magic each. The character attributes are increased whilst exploring the Occult Crescent, and these are obtained rarely from critical encounters, treasure chests, magic pots, and happy bunnies. This is a way of basically bolstering your stats if you are going to do the Forked Tower. Very interesting. Yoshi says we're working on a major update of Occult Crescent for 7.5, obviously with the new Isle, and we're developing a new tower with multiple difficulties as per everyone's feedback. End quote. Very cool.
All right.
Cosmic Exploration in 7.4 gets an update with a new starter visit known as Oisies, I don't know how that's pronounced, which appears
That's
to be
kind of cool. I like that
planet
double
with
ring.
the, kind of unusual properties like floating rocks and unusual floating flora as well.
Look at that though. It's like an ancient destroyed civilization. It's like a post-apocalyptic world where that's kind of cool. That would be cool. That's actually like something like kind of sci-fi that you enjoy. You go to an uninhabited planet, but there shows that life once was there, and you have to kind of like wonder what happened to the people that used to live there. Did they flee? Were they wiped out? What wiped them out? Why did they have to go? That's cool. That, in fact, it would be nice if we got to like the final place for the gathering place was like the Dragon Star, or like, is Omega's planet still around? I've heard that it might have been wiped out. I thought it was still around, and he wants to go back. That would be interesting. That would be that way you could actually end Omega's story, but then we wouldn't see him all around Eorzea. That wouldn't be fun.
Plants floating around. Yoshi P says there used to be something on this planet, a civilization that found its end, and obviously it messed with gravity. Ooh, interesting. As for additions and adjustments to the planet, there will be new enhancements to the cosmic tools. These are 760.
That's a cool effect.
Level and look like this. Grid-based sort of graphics with bright purple glows. Very much
looks like a constellation right there.
There are obviously
like
lots
a sky
of
map.
rewards with Cosmo credits and Cosmic Fortune prizes. New tokens obtained from EX Plus missions will be added with new items.
Probably some more glam.
Similar that we had with the
more
Cosmo
minions.
board. There will also be a sequential mission completion bonus added, as well as Ruin Exploration, a new feature that lets you uncover ancient records pertaining to the planet's
I like
past
that.
and have them
I like that.
to obtain a range of items. One of said items
Give me that
is this new
lore.
face tome lift kind of mount, and also
Ooh, an actual spacesuit. Or at least the helmet. I think his arms are... Oh, wait a minute. This isn't an actual spacesuit. You can't go in space with your arms exposed. But you can at least add that helmet to things. It's probably got a visor thing where you can lift up the kind of the light shield. And that head's okay, I guess. Not really my thing, but okay.
this sort of spacesuit that kind of looks like it would be better suited to a water suit, really. There's far too much flesh exposed there. I love the fact that they're actually finally adding history to the places that we go on this thing with some lore and then rewards for it, so that's pretty cool. That's it before they take a break, but when they come back, we kick off with variant dungeon information. The variant screenshot was shown here. This apparently is not artwork. It's an actual in-game screenshot, which is...
Man, that's Kingdom Hearts vibes. Kind of cartoony, over-exaggerated. Look at that sky. That's like a painted sky. What is this?
Hard to believe with this sort of painterly effect.
Yeah.
The new variant dungeon is called The Merchant's Tale. Yoshi P says it might look like concept artwork, but this is a screenshot. The second
Okay.
shot shows the Warrior of Light walking through this painting-like street area. Very interesting. Then we have this picture. The monsters have this effect on them as well to make them look like paintings.
That's a new
come to
model.
life. Additionally, we have this shot outside of a character with the character involved in the Merchant's Tale looking like a gleaner. This is apparently
I don't know who that is.
Tola's relatives.
Oh, it's one of
It's
Tola's
incorporated in the
relatives.
story. As you can see, it's like you're literally being pulled into a merchant's storybook. Think Ariamis from Dark Souls or any other fantasy of being pulled into a world of art. So then, variant dungeons as a general recap with some changes. You explore a dungeon with an NPC and reveal hidden stories within. We've had 3 stories so far. This is the 4th. There are variant routes uncovered as you explore the dungeon with the NPC involved. These result in different outcomes, different bosses, and different mechanics on those bosses based on those choices, which doors you go through, which choices you make along the way, usually with a reward then, such as a mount for exploring all 12 of those routes actually kept record of in the journal. This is something that can be
Barry's got a gun
with a party of up to 4 people. The difficulty changes depending on the amount of players, with the usual duty actions available to help.
Oh, you
recovery
can play
and
it
revival.
solo?
There are lots
I
of
didn't know
rewards
that.
from the treasure coffers, usually including, as we said, mounts, minions, glamour, player frames, that kind of thing. The difficulty choices previously were Variant Mode, Criterion, and Criterion Savage, which were unlocked by completing the previous difficulty. However, this structure from 7.4 onwards will completely change based on the feedback they've received so far for the mode.
I don't really know what that means.
So variant modes are the same as they have always been, but now we have Variant Dungeon Advanced Mode, which is a new one that features no exploration. This mode consists of the 3 boss battles from the Variant Mode dungeon, and you can attempt these in any order you wish.
Why would you do it?
Yoshi says, these boss battles are slightly higher tuned than the normal Variant Mode bosses.
Okay.
You can decide which boss you start with, let's say boss 3, and after defeating it, you get personal reward.
Rochelle, when do you unlock them? I think the first variant dungeons are an Endwalker. You get to do Silda is one of them with Tataru, and another one is Higashi with Hancock. And there's another one that's the South Sea Isles, which is the homes of the Lalafells. And I don't know which NPC helps you with that one. Maybe it's Cryle, I don't know.
You can stop there, and you can practice each boss. He says, each of these bosses has its own associated rewards, and defeating all 3 in a single run results in a bonus reward.
Cool.
A hidden room with extra rewards.
Okay.
Then, of course, this advanced mode can be attempted with 2.
I swear, if that hidden room you get there, and it's like a new rewards, and all you get is materia, people are not going to be happy about that.
To 4 players, with the difficulty scaling automatically. This also includes the duty-specific actions available, as well as the reses. Yoshi says you need 2 to 4 people for this. We thought that solo wouldn't be suitable this time around. We made a lot of content, and of course Savage is high-end, but we've always had the request to allow to practice individual phases. We thought for this advanced variant dungeon, since we already have the 3 bosses anyway, we might as well add this feature.
But variant level is very easy, though. So I'm told. I haven't ever done it, but it seems it's supposed to be kind of like harder than a normal dungeon, but not real hard. That's what Criterion's for. So practicing, why would people really need to practice variant? I don't know. That seems a little weird.
Additionally, then, Criterion dungeons are also seeing a facelift. With no exploration, this high-end difficulty duty features even more challenging versions of the 3 boss battles from the normal variant mode dungeon. With increased strength and more punishing mechanics, revival methods are limited once again, and the bosses must be defeated in a certain order if you are to receive your reward.
You can only have so many revival survivals.
The next, it's not like you suddenly get one appear, it's just 3 of them in a row. Here is a breakdown table then of comparisons between the new 3 types of content available: variant, advanced, and criterion, with, as you can see, level 90 plus being available to variant mode, meaning you can get EXP for doing this if you're a level 90 plus character, automatically synchronizing you up to level 100. Whereas the advanced criterion mode obviously require you to be a level 100 player, advanced needing 2 to 4 players of any role, and criterion needing 1 tank, 1 healer, and 2 DPS comp to enter. Yoshi says, we applied the feedback we got from past variant dungeons. Just like the Deep Dungeon Pilgrim's Traverse, we're looking forward to your feedback on this system. This image then is one of the bosses inside the variant mode. You might have seen this on social media. So that's what that's from, on that carpet. Rewards this time include, but are not limited to, this new glam.
Look at that glam. Look at that one.
And female characters.
This looks very, so I'm guessing this is kind of in, what is the Thavaria, whatever, the Near East. Not the Far East, but the Near East. Based on these. Home of the alchemy and such.
Inspired design
and dancer.
Flying magic carpet mount as well.
Whoa, flying magic carpet. Whoa, I'm wondering if there was any, like, you guys know there's already a flying carpet in game, right? But it's a cash shop item. This is a reskin of a cash shop item. If you think about that, that's a big deal. That's kind of, I'm wondering if, like, what kind of talk had happened between the cash shop crew and the in-game crew, saying like, well, we want a magic carpet. It's like, you're going to devalue the cash shop magic carpet though if you do that. And they're like, well, sorry, but we need a magic carpet. Ooh. Yeah, there's lop-eared Fiera. You didn't know that, Rochelle? Yeah, they have lopped ears. Let me look here. Let's see. Yeah, that's one of their ear styles.
Many other rewards available.
That's a big deal. I'm wondering, like, does that mean maybe we can get a reskin of the Shadow Wolf, or a reskin of, what's another cash shop item, like the wheels that are on the fire wheels that people have sometimes? We already have a reskin of Odin's Mount, now that I think about it. You can get, but it's far less noticeable. This is more direct 1-to-1. So I guess it's not exactly the same, because Odin's Mount was a cash shop item, and they kind of reskinned him for the Heaven on High mount, where you get all 4 accessories. That Horus has the same kind of stamping motion that Odin's Mount has.
And are not shown here. Moving on then with more 7.4 content, this time system updates. There are new UI themes, including clear green and clear white.
I might use that white.
The strategy board makes its final debut into the game, allowing you to plan out raid mechanics and save them and share them with other.
I'm doing a static with some players that are, it's not good form to talk about your statics, but this will help a lot with visualizing, because we have to explain things by words to some players, like very, very detailed. This will be great, because we're doing O11 right now, and there's a lot of movement, a lot of coordination. We're not even close to finishing it, so we'll probably still be on that fight by the time the patch comes out.
Players. They will show more of this in the second live letter for 7.4, probably in November. Highly excited to tab less from the game personally when learning fights. Yoshi says we have added the official markers to it, but we plan on expanding this in the future to a more free use template. Interesting. Okay. So maybe you'll be able to draw on
Might be kind of rough.
They then show another brand new feature called the command panel. This allows you to add anything that can be normally added to a hotbar, and you can put this on a command panel bar instead. This comprises of 4 separate panels with 25 slots total each, The demonstration here shows emotes being used, but you can pretty much put anything here that you could normally put on a hotbar for quick use. This, as they say, is a convenient location for the functions that you only want to display some of the time, like emotes, gear sets, macros, while saving space for your hotbar and ultimately cleaning your heads-up display. Here is an example of before.
I think that's mostly for console players, I'm guessing.
Change gear sets on the right and emotes on a bar, but now with the command panel, we can remove that and put it all onto panels instead. They then put emotes on the next tab of the panel. They simply put the command button onto a bar there, so you can click this and it just expands to the panel menu.
I don't know. I have to actually use it in game to see how functional this would be for me. I'm not really sure.
It also shows how you can put your most used macros, your markers, item shortcuts, etc. in an easy to reach place, again without cramping your UI and ultimately cleaning it up. And that's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yoshi then said,
kind of makes sense, yeah.
Asking me for more pages in the quick panel already, ... Well, to be fair, this is quite a brilliant idea. I'm not surprised. And this will also be shown again in the next live letter.
It would make things cleaner.
This next one is probably the biggest for me personally, you might agree. As part of 7.4, we are getting unrestricted job gear and gear in general. You can...
What?
Any gear in your...
What? That's a paladin job gear. Pictomancer weapon? Wait, job? What? Whoa.
Glamour, irrespective of class or job or level restrictions. They say that please note that due to the...
And level?
What? On animations, weapons and tools can only be equipped by the corresponding class. For example, a two-handed sword has to be on another two-handed sword.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna let him talk. I can't. I gotta process this for a second.
Otherwise, now anything goes.
I have to process this. Let me...
Oh my goodness. Yoshi P says, and of course everyone is asking for more space in the glamour dresser instantly. I mean, yeah, this is gonna change.
So that's a Dark Knight wearing white mage gear?
This is probably the best update they've ever done for glamour, ever.
Paladin.
It took us, what, 11
You're on
years,
Picto.
guys, but I think finally we get to where
And
what the heck we want. I cannot freaking wait
that,
for
like,
7.4.
Disciple of Land, I'm guessing?
Everything with glamour.
Or Fisher? I don't know.
It's time to start planning your full battle mage glams and plate-wearing healer glams. Man, I'm so happy with this, and
oh my god,
I can't wait to dive into this.
My head, I'm kind of...
items I've deleted that I now have to go and collect again because now they're relevant as opposed to being completely useless to the
even job gear though? Even job gear?
We go back into the game and collect.
Even job gear. Oh my god, that means... So I divide my jobs between 3 characters, but if I want a glamour piece that another job has, and I want to put it on them for, like, if I want, I don't know, like a black mage gear to be on my machinist, I'm gonna have to level up black. I'm gonna have to get it through black. Oh, I gotta keep talking. Cool. Keep going.
Super happy. And then onto a sour note, unfortunately, Yoshi P also confirms, sadly, that the housing changes, quote, housing we're in the last steps of, but we need until 7.5, end quote. So you have to wait a fair bit longer for the planned changes to the housing, unfortunately. That included the original talk of changing it so that the interior of a house could be of...
Oh man, I'm just... My head is already swimming with possibilities and like, wait. What? Okay.
Also, the housing placement slots increase, that kind of thing. They cite difficulties with the increased placement limit with CPUs and other technical limitations slowing their progress down on the update.
I did not expect that to be the glamour update. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking with glamour update.
Is amazing in comparison. And that wraps up all of the updates for
I'm like, okay, whatever, glamour update.
For the announcements, lastly, they talk about a slide talking about the NA FanFest, which you can use the link on screen to apply for a chance to buy tickets.
Oh my god, okay, jeez. Okay, all right.
Applications are available.
Pull it together, man. Pull it together.
NA FanFest, so get
what does this mean?
if you do want to go to FanFest NA, you will need to register that to be able to get tickets. Additionally, ticket applications are also available for the Eorzean Symphony 2025. Also, there's a link and a QR code on screen. And there is also merchandise pre-orders open for Japan only for the Eorzean Symphony as well, if any of those items on screen take your interest. Personal takes from this, 7.4 was looking to be a little bit of an average patch. However, the Glamour update and other features definitely changed that for me.
I mean, now it's like
be one of the best updates the game
Nier. Yeah, I like Nier, the Nier raid. I know I don't have access to it yet, but it's like I need all of that gear for everything because
Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up their food's flavor.
is that the end? Yeah, that's the end. Whoa. That glamour thing is like overall it has to be positive, right? Okay. Rochelle, I was holding on to some wolf marks from when trial players had PvP access, and I just spent them just spent the last one. It's like, I'm not gonna get access to, I'm never going to buy aiming gear on my character who doesn't have any aiming jobs. Now immediately it's like, I want that aiming helm! Oh no, I spent my wolf marks! Oh, they tricked me. But overall, this is really good, right? More options equals better. But part of me is a little sad, because there was always kind of fun finding, making really good glams under restrictions. I say that but not real, overall, very, very positive, right? It has to be positive. Man, I just don't know. This is going to affect everything. On one of my characters as no disciple of magic, I'm going to have to... It's like, now I'm going to run dungeons. I'm just going to be like, I know I'm not a caster, but if the caster gear drops, can I please have it? I need it for my glams. I need it for my glam. Man, I don't know. Well, that's kind of puts a weird thing into my glamour videos I was planning on doing. Maybe I'll... Glamour challenge is you have to... New rule, you have to be under the old glam system. You have to be the right job to have it. And there's one piece, there's one helm piece that I have on my tanking character that I wish I could have on everybody. I'm gonna be able to have it, but in a way, and it means I'm not gonna wear anything but that helm. I wonder if there's gonna be any negative side effects to this. And I say that as I wonder if the team is going to not release as many, some gear looks like each other already, caster and healers tend to mirror themselves in the way things look. I wonder if they're going to, and sometimes maiming and tanking, and fending, I should say. I wonder if we're only going to release 3 styles of equipment because, hey, you all can wear all of them. I don't know. Oh, geez, you're right. Thank you, Rochelle. I was so... Not only do I normally do that, let's just delete this. Thank you, Rochelle. Sorry. Not normally that happens, but I'm just so lost in my head right now. Anyway, let's I guess I've got to go glam hunting now. They were considering letting everyone use all weapons too. That's crazy that they even thought about doing that. In the future, I wonder if they'll do like certain classes, like, oh, Arcanist and Scholar can both use all the weapons interchangeable between them, and Black Mage and White Mage can use all their weapons, and like Ninja and Viper can interchange their weapons. I wonder if they'll do that in the future. Anyway, oh man. Okay, let's get back to the game. Let's do the final. We're gonna finish up alchemy today, that's for sure. I think we are. I really hope I don't have to do carpentry to finish. I know we have to make a wand. And I'm like, do we need carpentry for that? But anyway, we're gonna finish up alchemy. And let's get H. Jeez. Now that's something new. I was just not expecting much. Just kind of like, okay, like just kind of commentary, but I don't know what. I don't know. I am so flabbergasted. Okay. I'm already thinking about like, oh, I wanted that caster gear for my machinist. I gotta look through all the gear for everything and go, I want that for that and that for that. Okay. Anyway, okay, let's put that on the back burner. Let's just put that on the back plate. And let's concentrate on the game for right now. So Severin says, is that you, my loyal assistant? I've done it. I've isolated the flaw. My understanding of the process was incomplete. Simply reviving Wanaja Corporeal's form was insufficient. In order to call her spirit and bind it to her body, I need an anchor of sorts. Some manner of memento that she would recognize. But I have no such physical memories, no material object that she might have treasured. That's why I would have you visit her sister, Ubela, and ask if she might spare me a keepsake. Meanwhile, I will start on the prepper. You alright, Severin? A moment of dizziness, nothing more. If I must, I shall work in my sleep. It would not be the first time, but if all goes to plan, such extremes should not be necessary. YouTube is still up? Oh wait, is that, or did I just see that message? Oh, okay, that's probably an old message. Sorry, Rochelle, I was reading, Severin. Give me one moment. Something in real life is drawing my attention. I just need to make sure everything's okay. Oh, okay. Apparently no water in my home right now. That's a great birthday present, a birthday surprise. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna have to talk to the city. Why is there no water in my house? All right. Okay, so we gotta go talk to the sister. Yeah, again, I might end the stream early. I had preparation for in Pearl Lane, that would be. But anyway, I had preparations for Halloween I needed to do. I need to make my jack-o'-lantern and such. But now that's adding on top of things. It's... Jeez. Wouldn't be my birthday if everything went right. Alright, Bubela. Bubula. Sever needs something of Wanaja. Something she treasured. He yet persists in this madness of his. I do not, as Severin believes, seek to forget, my dear sister. There are still nights when I lie awake, wishing I had the power to change the past. Wanaja and I were once insatiable wanderers, you see. We traveled the world, practicing the art of conjuring. It was in Ul'dah, however, where we found a home, and where Wanaja found Severin. Though the son of a wealthy noble house, he spoke constantly of mastering the secrets of alchemy. My sister thought his childlike passion endearing, and he was smitten by her gentle attentions. I wished them naught but happiness. Yet, as was true for many Orzians, the night of the calamity brought a brutal end to their joy. I had volunteered to join the allied forces, perhaps feeling a twinge of our old wanderlust. Wanaja chose to join me. It became her last adventure. I have nothing left to remember her by, and even if I did, I would not give it to you. But to forestall Severin's inevitable insistence, I would at least provide you with a direction for your futile quest. You might try speaking with adventurers in the quicksand or merchants at Ruby Road Exchange. My sister had a fair share of admirers. Perhaps one of them will hold a key to what you seek. Okay. Alright, talk to her admirers. Okay, quicksands. Oh man. I can finally make a like super armored up miner now. I was sorry, I'm still thinking about that glamour stuff. Okay. 1 second, somebody in my house is calling me, probably about the water situation. Give me 1 moment. Okay, sorry about that again. Yeah, just a little slight emergency in real life. Found out that it's not my house specifically. We have issues. The whole block is having issues, so no water bills were paid, hopefully. Anyway, Wanaja. Oh my, yes, I knew her. I always envied her. I always envied her effortless talent. Is that a typo? I always envied her effortless talent. If I had tried to actually use the wand of which she was so fond of, I would likely have fainted from the exertion. She did let me hold it once, though. The exact name of the weapon escapes me, but I could tell it was enchanted with quick tongue materia. It was a grade 3 stone, if it matters. Okay, yeah, quick tongue. Another great feature about A Realm Reborn job quest is having to get specific materia. Miminaru, sup my Lala. Do I know Naja? It's been some time since last I heard that name. Naja and Buluria, the famous Conjure Sisters. I thought myself quite a fortunate fellow to have run across them in my travels. I heard that the Elder did not survive the calamity. I should have liked to see her wield that wand of hers one more time. Such grace, such beauty. There's a commotion happening in my place. People are... Okay, anyway. Another Lala. And this guy's named Lala Yoma. What a good Lala name. Who? The elder of the Conjurer Sisters. Spoke with her once, I did. I was interested in the wand she carried. Budding rosewood, if I recall. And not the standard model neither, since she had it specifically made. She cut a stunning figure in that robe of hers, too. I meant to ask her about it next time we met, but I never got the chance. Such a shame. Okay, so we need to make a budding rosewood wand, melded with quick tongue materia 3. Okay, rosewood branch. I don't think... I have the mind already. Good. Spoken blood. I know where to get that. Trust me, I know that. And can I gather this? Yes, I can. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's get our botanist out. And let's gather Bramble Patch. Gamma. Gotta make that too. Well, making these things actually will make my likelihood of crafting a high quality one much more likely. Level 50, yep. One rosewood branch coming up. Yeah, leveled up. Worth it. All right. And let's go. Sorry, let's go here. Spoken blood, right? And I'm going to cast glamour on this. Make sure I get the right headgear. I'm gonna make this into a birthday hat for me. Yeah. Birthday hat. Birthday hat for the summoner. So this will be in North Shroud. Go. I wish that the, like, not the leader, but the owner of the Thaumaturgy Guild, that, is a member of the Syndicate that has the hat like this, but has, like, kind of like wizard symbols on it. I really wish we could get that hat. I wanted that hat for my birthday hat, but this is the closest thing. Little pointy hat, you know. Alright, let's get Carby out. Let's get Chocho Bobo. And let's get ourselves some spoken blood from these bats. Whack. Spoken blood, first try. Sweet. Let's see what I need for this. Blue leaf trap. Can I buy that? Restricted. Restricted to who? It's Quicksilver. I know I can buy that. And one last rock salt. I bet you that leaf trap is from the kobolds. But we'll check. We'll check the Excel vendor. Sometimes it's under... This is where all the real exchanging is. Nope. Okay, I think I know where the blue ones are. We go to Quarry Mill. And I think they're right over this way. These guys look... where are they? These guys are blue, right? I was hoping I'd get that on one hit like I did the Spoken Blood. Huh, I guess there's a fate here that sometimes... Or somebody's gone through and cleared everything out here. Okay, there's another one. And there's another one, hiding behind the log. I wish there was like some item we could get that would increase drop rates of things. Why does Ninja get to have the only ability that increases drop rates, huh? Okay, you're level 21, but that should be fine, right? These guys aren't dropping anything. Whoa, that was close. This guy would kill me. Luckily, I'm level 52. He wouldn't one-shot me anymore, but I see you, Malice. Oh, that's jump scare. I was like, pull up, pull up, pull up. Freaking A rank. He's not one of the harder A ranks, but he's still an A rank. You still gotta... Yeah, yeah, exactly, Dash. Is this person killing all the Ked traps here? Okay, there's one. And there's another person, probably doing the White Mage quest. Alright, I'm going to... Okay, blue land trap leaf. I'm gonna look this up in the handy dandy Eorzea database. Let's see. Blue land trap. That should be enough. Land trap. See if I'm actually getting... Yeah, get them from... Okay, you can get them from Violet Ked traps too. Or Violet, they're at 1622. Yeah, but I am fighting the right things. 1622, and where are the other ones? 1519. Okay. Say they're around here. Yeah, this doesn't really look... This does not look... Okay, there's a Ked trap. Okay, there's some. But I haven't... Let me just make sure I'm... No, I haven't... Well, I am not having the luck today. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what else do I need? I need... Quicksilver, which I can buy. Okay. Let's teleport to Ul'dah. And let's go to handy dandy tradecraft merchant. There we go. My good man, you have Quicksilver, do you not? Yes, you do. Make sure this is best I have. Yep. Got my nice level 50 hands here. That'll... Best AR crafting hands in the game. Go to Eorzea Armory and check out some of those rings and stuff that are only available. You'll find that, like, oh, that's a really cool one. You'll find that only Disciple of, like, land can use it. But not anymore. Alright. What level is this? 30? Sweet. That shouldn't be hard to do at all. In fact, I already have it. I have it within shot. Sweet. Do I have everything? Yes, I do. Now I already have an additional 15 to it, so... Two. Three. So, take that. All right. Let's go. Let's do it. Easy part done. I mean, hard part done. Now we need a quick tongue materia 3, which actually is the hard part, except I know, thanks to my extensive research on side quests worth doing, where I can find it. And it's in Mordona. Yeah, if you're ever doing crafting classes, check out my video to figure out where to get those materias if you don't have access to the market board, or you don't want to buy it, just want to save some time. I'm sure these materias are way overpriced because of how you need them to complete these job quests. So we're gonna switch back to Summoner with his nice birthday hat. And I believe it is from her. Battle Dance, Piety. Wait. It was Quick Tongue? Okay, never mind. I think Piety's goldsmithing. Okay, well, let me quickly find where Quick Tongue. Oh my god, am I gonna have to do Odin? Am I gonna have to do Odin? Let's check it out. Quick Tongue Materia 3. Yep, I have to do Odin. I have to do the Odin. I don't have to unlock Odin, but I have to do his quest line to unlock him. Okay. So, one second, I have to go to Gamerscape and figure out. I think it's in Gridania that you open it up, because it is a quest chain. I need to do it. Yeah. Well, I guess I can go to the wiki. Previous quest, the Dark Divinity. Previous quest, who was that man in black? Previous quest, Primal. Okay, here we go. It's in the Wakings. Oh, it's in Urianger has it. Dash. By the way, I was wrong about the Ixal Materia store. 1 Ixal currency is 5 level 1 materia, which would be a 1.66 combat materia. Okay, so a little bit better than I thought it was. So, oops, press the wrong button. Don't need that memory. Alright, let's go to the Waking Sands. Glad I looked that up because I thought it would be in Gridania. Where's my tickets? There we go. Please excuse the mess. Believe it or not, I did clean it out, but I had to level up some things for today's stream. Urianger. I will miss the challenge. Like, even Miqo'te was talking about, like, oh, to make armored healers. You can make an armored healer. It just it's few and far between with options. But now you could just put on paladin gear. Why not? There are some paladin crowns that I do like, so that'll be something. Uyanje. Primal Fear. Uyanje looks beseechingly in your direction, fear in his eyes. Friend to the dawn, hear that my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Excuse me. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness and return to tell the tale avow that ne'er before have they seen its like. The god's quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bolord Lewin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray he thee to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Alright, we can just return. This is going to be one of the few instances where we're able to go inside the God's Quiver. Another mostly unused asset. Why don't they let us use it more often? Why can't we go in? Why can't we use it for G-pose? Would it be too much? See? Can't go in here normally. Do not enter, it says. Go to the seat of the first bow. Ooh, look how nice this is. Look how nice this place is. Look at these nice little windows. Desk with a really nice chair. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to just, you know, G-pose and sit? And it actually has seating. It actually has seating on the chair. You can actually sit on it. Man, you guys. Yoshi P, come on. It's like 2 instances where you get to come in here. Better hope. And this isn't like New Game Plus as far as I know. If you want to take a pose here, you better make sure you do it right now. Wizza, I have heard much of your deeds in recent days. Come to lend your strength to the primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. Who was the man in black? Bolord Lewin would have you ascertain the veracity of the ominous rumors circulating about Gridania of late. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townspeople of late. Rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect, but we have naught to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Wizza. Speak with the people, and hear their words with your own ears. Let me just make sure I don't have a quick tongue in my... No. I don't think I have any level 3s, 2s, 1s, 2s. Yeah, I don't even have any 3s. I guess I could play my chances and go to kind of combine the level 2s, and hopefully one becomes level 3, but that's just a waste. No one's gonna do it. Candle soup. Candle stillope. A ghost knight. I saw him, clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his hell's born steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I've not slept a wink since I've returned. Kind of like Headless Horseman. How Halloweeny. What a nice Halloween quest we're doing. Let's see. We'll go this way. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I am not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Gulp. Is that it? It's in the Carpenter's Guild, I think. Anybody in here? Yeah, Guildmaster Beaton. Oh. This is the esthetician quest. A master from Chitterlane, you say? He's lost another one. Ah. Does that man not understand that wood does not simply grow on? Actually it does. At least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, if he were truly an extension... If his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. Chitterlane's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it is not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us both hope that he will right his ways. Thanks, dude. Sorry. Sorry, I was, actually here to talk about Odin. I thought you were gonna tell me about Odin, Beaton. Tata Sosa. Yeah! Don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me. Ever since espying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of the sinister happenings to come. What'd you do, Lala? What did you do? I saw him as clear as day, or as clear as night, you might say. With me on own two eyes. More fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where ye traveled, but I can assure you, ye've not seen more frightening a beast. One thing I can tell ye, friend, that was no spectre or shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Alright. These guys are really hyping up Odin. I mean, why not? Odin, pretty cool primal. Until you find out. I can't give spoilers, but Stormblood, you find out a bit more about Odin. do all the content in Stormblood. I can point you in the right direction if you want. Here we go. Excuse me. Okay, get to go back into Siege of the First Bow. A knight clad in shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword, and a hell's-born steed. It is clear now, our worst forebodings have been proven most unfortunately persistent. The Dark Divinity. So this is, I wonder if this was probably done before Odin was even released, or was Odin released on 2.0? But these are level 46. You don't get to fight Odin until level 50. O Lord Lewin, outside the Fate, of course, Boa Lewin would seek the counsel of others. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumor bears a most inauspicious resemblance to the reference in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. It is my suspicion that the dark horseman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore, that this malevolent man, I can't speak, presence is a primal. And yet, before the God's Quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill and seek out Brother Pessy. Pessy. I was like, Pepsi? Pessy. I would know what he knows. Be swift, Wizza. If Odin is truly come to the Shroud, time is not on our side. Alright, let's go to Quarry Mill. I wonder if this guy was in 1.0. I am Pessy, and you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah yes, Odin, the dark divinity. Lord Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. Who's Earth? I don't know who that is. Tell me. At long last, a great hero of Alag did arise and do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain, and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years, it was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recent archaeological studies at Allegan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary. And now these rumors. The scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Urth Fount, deep in the heart of the Shroud, where the people of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry, and the fetters of the crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I would send you to Earth's Fount to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirits stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. Oh God, I hate I hate it when you have to like cover an enemy with material to make them easier to kill / able to kill them. You gotta remember, it's right here now. Used to be you had to go into your like into your inventory, your key items. Okay, Earth Seal. Wait. Let's get Carby out first. Okay, so what evil spirit's going to attack me? Okay, let's put this on before he attacks me. Great, it's interrupting me. Chocho Bobo, please attack him. There, good. There we go. How annoying is that? Interrupts you when he attacks you, so you can't even put the thing on him. Interacting. Obtain Sundered Binding Stone. It's funny, we're trying to do this. We're trying to finish an alchemy quest to do that. But hey, you know, that's the hard part about a Realm Reborn job quest. You need the right material. Oh, Pepsi. But it's a spooky quest. Perfect for Halloween. The crystalline jail that held the dark divinity in check. Were you able to ascertain what has become of it? Sundered Binding Stone. This stone may have been the only thing preventing the elder primal Odin's return to Eorzea. And now, stone is destroyed. Magical energy still remains in the stone, though its power has grown dim. What's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain by Odin's fell blade. There can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as to the identity of our unwelcomed guest. And yet, it is all more curious. If the Dark Divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the shroud? Any road? You are to be commended for your bravery, adventurer. Simi is preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I would be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. Tread lightly, outsider. I'm watching you. Hey, cool it, buddy. I'm here to talk to Simi. So it is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's front has been broken, and the Dark Divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately. And these all suck compared to what I have, right? Yeah, I have level 50 stuff. So we'll just take the gold piece. All you wanted to know about Odin, and we've got to make sure we get the quick tongue. We have to click. This is the only quest. There are other quests you can get these from, but quick tongue, need that. Your assistance in investigating has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. With your aid, we have finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all eyewitness reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the Dark Divinity's presence in the Shroud. I intend to deliver the report to Brother Pessy and Bowlord Lewin myself. The Scions, too, will no doubt be eager to learn of our findings. I would be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Urianger in my stead. My duties demand that I remain composed, but in all truth I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the Dark Divinity draws his blade against Gridania, promise me that we can count on your aid. I'm a primal slayer. especially Willa, he would think Willa would want to fight Odin so that he could gain his strength and thus have a Titan Eggy. That would be nice, wouldn't it? A little Titan Eggy. You could just have one of those spears he puts in the ground as his Eggy form for all I care. I just want more Eggy glamours. Okay, so we're just going to Ulyanje. Can I use these tickets while I'm on a mount? I can. All right, let's go in. Oops. Willa, I am most heartened by thy safe return. Wert thou able to cast light on the shadow that haunts the shroud? Odin reports, a listing documenting all recent sightings of the Elder Primal Odin. So it is true. Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings draw heavily upon Allegan historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One's nation's glory is another's suffering, one nation's great hero, another's most abhorrent villain. I mean not to speak in platitudes. I only to say that there is never but a single side to any story, even a story that is presented as historical fact. To what end did the great hero of Allag seal Odin in the jail of the crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once again? Casting thy light on the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from the darkness. Okay, make sure quick tongue select. Yes, please. Okay. Now we meld. Quick tongue materia 3. Yeah. We're gonna be done with alchemy. Oh, I was like, why is he red? Because I'm not an alchemist, of course. Have you acquired a suitable memento to act as Winaja's anchor? I am sure her sister, Wubela, would know if any such object exists. There you go, dude. This is Winaja's rosewood wand. I would recognize it anywhere. You say you crafted this weapon? My wonderful assistant, you are truly full of surprises. Though my love may never have held this particular wand, it is similar enough to the original to serve our purpose. Yes, I could spend the remainder of the day explaining to you the underlying principle of etherical anchors, but let us carry on with the alchemy, shall we? Now that we have all the necessary materials, I will once again begin the painstaking process. Stay with me this time, my patient apprentice. You deserve to see the fruits of our labors firsthand. Cutscene time. I forgot that he had her corpse. Pretty well preserved corpse for like 5 years since she died. The components are all in place. We should see the results within moments. It will not be the result you desire. Wapulia. Return to me my sister's remains. You had your chance, Severin. The process was a success. Everything went perfectly. Even now, Naja struggles free from death's covetous grasp. Why do you persist in deluding yourself? The gift of life is not within alchemy's power to give. That miracle belongs only to the gods. I will not forsake Wanaja's memory as you have. The limitless potential of alchemy is beyond your understanding. Ugh, you foolish, stubborn man. Stop. Stop fighting, the both of you. Wanaja, is it truly you? Severin, you look awful. Have you been up all night again? Some new subject of research? Manaja, I was working on something important. Terribly important. But I'm done with that now. I need to tell you how sorry I am. When I think back on the days we spent together, I remember naught but your quiet smile as you listened to me blather on and on about my work. I was ever the same scene, repeated over and over. There was so much more I could have done for you. So many ways I could have made you happy. Please, forgive me. But my dear Severin, that passion is what I loved most about you. She's gone. No, she will never be gone. Not while I am here to remember her. Ulda has the wand. Though a poor substitute for her sister's body, it has been touched by Wanaja's spirit. As for myself, my regrets have been laid to rest. I may even sleep in a bed this night. Oh man, I was getting misty-eyed there. Oh. See, it's the best story. It's the best story. It is strange. Though it has been scant moments since I stood at the very peak of my discipline, I am filled with an inexplicable ambition. I stand free to devote myself to new alchemical pursuits. I might even consider shouldering a portion of the guild's commissions. Without your help, I do not know that I would have survived my obsession. You were, without a doubt, my finest assistant any alchemist could have. I thank you. Now that I have conquered this mountain with me, what will be your next endeavor? The realm of alchemy has no boundaries. The possibilities are endless. And we don't need the... let's just get the boots. Yay, congratulations, J-Dash. Yeah, actually, in I'm my character that has the is being a tenant right now. I have a chocobo stable just sitting in my inventory, just ready to go. I figured I should be the one who buys it since she's helping me and letting me stay there. Oh man, that I don't know. That storyline always kind of gets me a little bit. It's quite sad. You know, the ability to see a loved one lost one last time. Ooh. I don't know, I'm a sap for that kind of story. Okay, let's move on to something a little less heavy. Yeah, good on you, J-Dash. My landlord, as you like to put it, she already had a garden, but she wasn't really using it, so she's like, okay, just let me know what you're gonna do with it. And so I've just been getting permission to say, like, I made a ton of dying berries. Where even am I? How do I? Oh, duh. Where? It's like you getting confused. How do I get out? Let me out of here. But I will offer to buy gardens for... Okay, it's just here. Okay. I could have just used the Aetheryte, that's right. Anyway, yeah. Always good to throw in, because again, we're as trial players, we want to spend guild. Our guild evaporates into nothing once we hit that 300 cap. Miner's guild, let's... To die for. How ominous. More Halloween spooky quests? So we've had Odin, we had kind of alchemy with kind of Halloween-y, you know, it's talking to a spirit. Now we got a miner to die for. Adalberetta would like to entrust you with a difficult task. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Dash. You've opened a whole new avenue of things for me to do. I do not expect to actually, like, decorate houses by any stretch, but just chocobo stuff, like dying and training, it's like, now that's on my list of things to do. Yeah, that alchemy quest, it gets me every time. I'm lucky I'm not playing a white mage. The Stormblood white mage quest, that one really got me. Like, I don't want to cry on stream. Have you heard, Willa? The latest tally has you tied with Wide Gully as the guild's highest earner. You started as a novice with a rusty pickaxe. Now you're one of our stoutest pillars. You've truly come a long way, my friend. I find myself turning to you more and often for difficult orders, the bulk of which have been coming from Deep Canyon. As you should well know from past expeditions, these tend to entail going to dangerous locales. I loathe to put my people in harm's way, but the concern owns us in truth, if not in name. It'd be ill done to refuse their request, no matter how onerous. But just this once, I'd mind to do just that. I can't in good conscience take you to a wild place like Korthus, merely for the sake of 20 pieces of jade. Aye, that's what Deep Canyon is requesting this time. And if I have to send someone, you've rightly proven yourself the best candidate. But you should understand the risk of this endeavor. Think long and hard before you do something we both regret. While you're mulling it over, though, I should let you know that Wide Gully wanted a word. You'll find him in the usual place. You bought your level 70 tanning gear. Is that leather workers? Yeah, aren't leather workers sometimes called tanners? I use scripts for all my stuff. And then what I do is I use scripts to buy, and then to like buy weaving and leather crafting. And then I craft the crafting stuff, and then I overmeld for at least 2 of my characters, the ones who actually craft. Wide Gully. I take it you've heard about the job, and I can tell from the look in your eyes that you're already on board with giving it a go. When you came back with that amethyst last time, I came to realize something. A true miner must be prepared to risk life and limb for his prize. Mining for jade at no less a place than Haldith's March in Korthus would be the perfect way to put my conviction to the proof. I challenge you to another contest. The first to find 20 pieces of jade and deliver it to Aldebaretta's the winner. The superior miner by all objective measures. I wonder if I can find him. Jade. Dragon Head. I wonder if White Goalie is somewhere around the area. Let's see if I can find him in Dragon Head. Chocobo Keep. Hunter Scholar. You in here, White Goalie? No. Let's see if he's at the mining spots. I don't see him here. Looks like he chickened out. He's a coward. Imagine a Rogadin losing it to a mining battle to a Lalafell. I'll break his spirits. Okay, that's just perfect for this 100%. So what do you mean by your level 70 tanning gear? I'm curious. Josh, what you meant by that? All right. You finished every unique battle levy quest? Are you achievement hunting? Is that? I hope that's like you just were doing that for the achievement, and I wouldn't do that. That's too much for me. one more. Watch me mine too. So I have one extra in my inventory. Alright. I told you I'd mine too. So I would have one extra in my inventory. This game knows. It knows. Alright. I understand why Gully has challenged you yet again. I know the temptation to seek out victory whatever the cost, but winning isn't everything. You do what's right for you, Willow. Is this right? Beating that Rogan? An uncut, unpolished stone containing what appears to be jade. By the 12, this is jade. And such fine samples, too. Congratulations are in order. You've won the contest. By default, that is. Wide Gully never got his 20 pieces, you see. As he went about his work, he lowered his guard and was attacked by a fell fiend. His wounds were such that it was all he could do to run to safety. The whole of his body is somewhat worse for wear. He's like to be out of action for a while. But that's not the worst of it. More than the wounds you can see, I worry for his state of mind. He saw you as a rival to surpass, but they end up losing in a contest he himself devised. That kind of disappointment is enough to break most people, trust me, I know. I pray that Wide Gully has the strength to get back on his feet and take up the pickaxe once more. It'd be a shame to lose one so gifted. Let's return to the matter before us, though. I wasn't exaggerating about the quality of this jade. Its purity and strength allows you to see why it's thought of as an embodiment of immortality. In ancient times, man had chosen to adorn his tools in garb with it. Imbuing yourself with the everlasting is certainly an attractive notion. And no one is more aware of that tradition than Wide Gully. It is for that very reason I intended to create him a gift of jade. The stone bears my hopes that he will rise again, no matter how often the spinner might see fit to test him, and bring him to his knees. Alright, let's check this out. First things first, let's do search. Nope, don't have that, so let's see, item comparison. That is 11 levels. We have one of those. We don't have one of these. Item comparison, 5 levels. Don't have one of these. Comparison, 5 levels. So let's get our faceplate. What, I can't wear the faceplate? Oh, I'm not high enough for it. You jerk, you gave me something I couldn't wear. That's 1 second, gotta get my... Oh, tanking gear. Oh, you achieved. I am achievement hunting. Okay, cool. 7 years of levy quests to go. Is that a real thing? It takes 7 years to do a levy quests? Or is that like 7 years worth of levy quests? Because I know they're in no, they're in Stormblood. Not the combat ones end in Heaven's Ward, and there's still field and gathering in Stormblood. They might have quit that afterwards. But man, if there's one that takes 7 years. I know that there's like I heard somebody's trying, like, starting fresh now, trying to do an achievement, like, get all the achievements, and he said it's going to take about 5 years to do. Ooh. There's certain achievements I want, ones that give titles, one that gives presents, but just the points alone are not enough for me. Okay, let's get our fishing. Now, my fisher is high enough to be able to wear... Yeah... And I already have the rain collars. Funny thing about the rain collars, now I can just show you. It tells you to go to New Gridania to fish for them. Look, Old Gridania is the best location. They try to trick me. Anyway, let's go to the airship. Go to... Lominsa. So you go on jeez. Zoning out. Thinking again. I just saw that white mage and I go, white mage, glamour. Do I want any of my classes to have white mage glamour now? Just the possibilities. I'm gonna have to rework my mind completely to think about how glamour is now. I'm worried that I'm just gonna, like, for my characters, I'm like, this is what my favorite glamour, so I'm just gonna wear it on everything. It's like, no, I have to try to make other types of glamours. All right. Dzmael, I got your rain collars here. These things were a bitch to catch. Bring us 5 rain collars from Gridania's Gen Flood. Wrong, you liar. It's not from Jadeite's Flood. It's from something else. It's from the docks. We will make it worth your while. You trying to trick me. I knew you were the right lad for the job. Who else could deliver such rare and versatile specimens? These will suit the Ul'Dan's purposes quite well. Oh, the allowances. The allowances take 7 years to accumulate. Oh my god. I forgot about allowances. I do levy quests so rarely that my allowances just build up so much that it's never even a thought to me. Well, good luck, J-Dash. I'm not going to do it. At least I don't think I will, man. That would be crazy if I actually tried to undertake that. Anyway, the elder males have been led to believe that ingesting the rain colors will endow them with, let us say, vigor. No one knows whether it's true, and I personally don't care to find out. Ooh, spicy. I know that rich men will stop at nothing to recapture their former glory, and so these fish should fetch a fair price at market. I'm speaking of fetching. Speaking of fetching, I'm quite impressed with your handiwork, Willa. The consortium will be pleased. Of course, you've pleased more than just the consortium. I look forward to seeing more of you. Okay, I just got that head. We have the feet, so it's between the hands and the feet, right? Item comparison. 5 levels. Item comparison. 5 levels. So let's get the hands. Why not? Huh? Eh? Did I mess up? How come it said 5 levels? And I have them right here. I feel tricked. I feel double tricked. I believe I can fly. 045. CC Poo wishes to assign you another commission from the Brugare Consortium. Oh, so you haven't forgotten the old Fisherman's Guild? Good to see that all the prestige and glamour that accompanies fishing stardom hasn't gone to your head. It's a wonder your head hasn't popped. What with all the sardine and catfish fables inflating your legend of prodigious proportions. And to think, I knew you when you were still dredging anchovies out of the muck. Rest assured that whatever greatness you go on to achieve, you'll always be sorry to scrap. You'll always be the sorry scrap of kelp that floated into the guild that one fateful day, as far as I'm concerned. Now go speak to Cybele and see to her request. Didn't you notice her waiting for you outside? Ah, Willa. I think that has to do with libido, right? Libidinous? We're gonna have to look up that word. Libidinous. I'm guessing that has to do with libido, but hey, I want to know. Libidinous definition.
Libidinous.
Libidinous. Having or exhibiting lustful desires. This also says lascivious is another word. Lewdness, sensual. Well, hey, that's something for me to know, right? I might be the kind of the libidinous fellow myself sometimes. Alright, let's get this captured. And save it to my folder. Hopefully not another... Nope, it's new. Libidinous. And of course we're going to put it up on screen so everybody can learn along with me. There we go. Libidinous. One moment, please. Just have a Halloween stuff. Let's get this off the screen. Alright, libidinous. The libidinous lords of Uldar were terribly excited by the rain colors you reeled in, sending our profits soaring accordingly. So I came to lay yet another challenge before you. Oops, let me get my chat back up. There we go. I too doubted my ears upon hearing such a fish, but Carnavalen's resolve was adamant, and he will hear no protests. Besides, I never been one to say no. Luckily for us, the Bulgari Consortium has friends in high places, namely the highlands of Korthus. Though that guy is also from Korthus. You'll want to seek out Firminond at White Brim Front. He will tell you all you need to know. Confident you will prevail in your conquest, I have rendered full payment to Sisipu in advance. You need only bring her 5 cloud cutters to satisfy me. Alright. Cloud cutters. Oh, right. This guy is gonna tell me where to go. You know how I level my jobs, Daydash? Well, I guess you can't do this for 2. Well, you could. But I guess it's less worth it. I try to use Wondrous Tales as a method. Like, I'll do leveling roulette. There's the rook. I'll do what I can, and then I'll turn it in, and I'll get half a level every time. It becomes more and more profitable because, you know, it gives you more and more experience the higher your level is. Is that the B rank? Yep. B rank null. At this level, I can kill B ranks, no problem. Greetings, traveler. Visitors from Limsa are rare to these climes. I am told you seek to fish the magnificent cloud cutters that grace the sea of clouds. As squires, we practice catching our dinner, but the task is trying even for the most experienced among us. How one unaccustomed to the chore might hope to succeed where so many accomplished fishermen have failed is beyond me, but mine is not to stand in the way of foolhardy endeavors. The fish float upon inflating pockets of vapor, allowing them to ride currents of air, and thus are able to escape predators and take refuge in the clouds. Moreover, the aerial fish requires an aerial worm. In this case, hoverworms. Such is the extent of the knowledge that I will confer onto you. I fear the remainder is a matter of experience and skill. I should wish you luck. You will surely need it. So I believe we can get hoverworms from the shop here. It would be a shame if we couldn't. Hoverworm. One moment. I have to use my phone to help me stream, and it's kind of not doing so hot. Kind of frozen. Time to restart. There we go. All right. Boy, today's full of surprises. So let's see. Sea of Clouds, hoverworm. I'd say I never do aerial fishing, but that's not true. There's actually some aerial fish that if you do Heaven's Ward, it's actually good for Heaven's Ward content. How far into the Sea of Clouds do I need to go? It's funny that they call this the Sea of Clouds, and then we get to go to a zone called the Sea of Clouds. Yeah, that's the way to do it, J-Dash, you know, just 2 birds, 1 stone is always the best policy. Take care of multiple things rather than just doing one thing. Skyfish. Yeah, I actually, one of my characters, I've gotten 3 lines 3 times, but I've only had that 3 lines happen to be once when trial players were allowed to get gold certificates. That makes me just go, damn it! The other 2 times, just it's a bunch of MGP. Skyfish. Let me make sure I'm... Sea of Clouds, yeah, okay. I am doing the Sea of Clouds, but as soon as I catch one of these cloud cutters, I'm gonna see if this is actually the best location for it. And what the best bait is. Cloud cutter. Okay, let's go to this. Corthus River, Sea of Clouds. Cloud cutter. Sea of Clouds, hoverworm. Okay. You told the truth to me this time. Gonna move a little bit. Get on this nice little rock here. And let's get our little chair out. See, I knew this location would be better. Just got 2 twin adder level quest achievements. Nicely done. Is there something you get for doing that? Like, I know you get ring. You get like a ring for doing the provision, or like a lot of their provisions. Well, I'm out of GP. Gonna have to do this the long way. Come on. Tell me about it, J-Dash. I've decided to do get another anima weapon. Well, what I'm doing is I'm getting my singing clusters to build up, you know, using the daily singing cluster to build up my my tomestones, but even that is still. I'm just kind of doing it like lightheartedly. I don't want to like do too much of a grind. Otherwise, it's just not too enjoyable to get burnout. No, J-Dash, they used to not be able to get gold prizes. They changed that recently, in fact. We used to only be able, you could only, once you got to the end game, she would allow you to get gold prizes. But they said, oh, okay, now you can get gold prizes whenever. And I was like, I got 3 prizes before this. But hey, I got one. I got one gold prize, so I got the troll mount. If I get another, I'm gonna hold on to the gold certificate for if I get another one. See if they release a new mount. Otherwise, I might get the child's bed. One more. There we go. All right. Oh, that gives you bracelets? Well, I mean, that's something. Better than nothing. So you're to pluck 5 cloud cutters from the skies of Korthus. Are we certain these aren't birds? Do these look like birds to you? The fabled cloud cutters. It turns out they weren't birds after all. Just like jellyfish, they jump, jerk, and jolt to jiggle themselves up. Well, speaking of things that float around aimlessly, Ishgardians consider the cloud cutters a crest of class and character, and confer them to Okay, let's take it slow here. Commemorate and congratulate countrymen who commit a cut above the clouds, if you would. I won't. But what would it be to Carvalane? Oh, local lore agales that a legendary Eladin in Limstormins is actually an Ishgardian lord. I would wonder what you'd do if it were Carvalane. I would do what I'm going to do anyway. Deliver the fish. Okay. Let's search. Make sure I don't have it, right? 0, yes. 0. Not equipped, not anywhere. I think I have this doublet though. No, it says I don't even have the doublet. Not equipped, not anywhere. Okay. Okay, I have the hands. That I do. Only one of. Okay, so let's just... Okay, item comparison. That is a mere 3 levels. That is 13. That is 10. So we will take the boots. Yeah, what can you do, Josh, you know? Yeah, I couldn't even hold on to those books if I wanted to because they expire after, 2 weeks. So it is what it is. Alright. I'm going to take a quick stretch break, and then we're going to try Dzmael Darkhold, and probably after that I'm going to call it early for the stream so I can go carve my pumpkin in time for tonight. But yeah, right now we're just going to We're gonna take our a little stretch break. The cat's stretching too. That's perfect. Yeah. So, let's see. We'll be back. Let's do it 50. So yeah, take everyone take a break. Stretch if you need to. Do what I need to do. Grab a snack, and I'll see you soon. All right. I got caught myself last time. Was about to forget to take that off. Take that text off the screen. All right. All right. First things first, I need to make sure that I talk to this person. If I don't, I'd have to, and I do Dzmael Darkhold, I'd have to do it again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous. Once we get past that pull after the first boss, we should be good. And I've got to remember, I have sleep and I have resurrect. He'll be fine, right? He'll be fine. I'm gonna eat. I've got high potions. Do I have anything better than high potion? Yes, I have mega potions. Let's get our mega potions on. Wow, who goes there? Oh, you must be the reinforcements. I beg your pardon. Recent sights have left me as skittish as an untrained chocobo. Dzmael Darkhold. The name itself sends a shiver up the spine, does it not? The place has been infested by all manners of fearsome fights and of late. Why? I've even heard word of statues come to life. While we Guardians pride ourselves on seeing to our own defenses, the threat this time is simply too great. You'll have to see to those abominations, won't you? Enter Dzmael Darkhold. After Dzmael, won't be starting over from level 1? No. We're gonna keep leveling up, the Grand Company. Okay, here we go. This might be a little bit of a wait. I don't even... Nope. So, let's see how much people are playing. Okay. First time partying with people outside of Ifrit and Titan. First dungeon run, anyway. I could wait a month and a half to do it under duty support. That would guarantee my victory. But we're gonna risk it. Yoshi Gamer, want help? I mean, if you wanna join me, Yoshi, feel free. You queue in. Be a tank. Be a tank so that you don't overpull. Well, I've got DPS queue time, so you probably have a minute. That's alright, Rochelle. I wouldn't want to be in somebody's hardcore run. You know, if I ended up being the reason somebody died, I'd feel really bad. The average wait time, 8 minutes. Well, what should we do in the meantime? Well, normally, while I do this... while I wait, we'll just do some gold sausage stuff. Play some cards. One of the easiest clear shot ways that I am able to get queued up is when Slice of Right appears. You queued and missed me. That's weird. I'm right here. More people were in line. I'm shocked. Shocked, that tells you. I guess there's more Dzmael Darkhold stuff. I don't know how the queuing system works. Like, I might be behind, like, leveling people. I don't know. I thought I would get priority because it's specific rather than roulette. Let's see, what's the next gate? And can I do it while I'm waiting? Air Force One, no, we can't do that. Two DPS together. Smart. Well, at this rate, you could probably clear that and then come in and do it again with me. No promises, though. You can't get out of it. If you try to run out, you'll be penalized for 30 minutes. All right. We'll just play a little out on a limb. Okay, hopefully it's at the very end. Might be actually literally at the very end. Bad healer, huh? Yikes. Had that issue yesterday. Are they do they have a Moogle staff? That's what I always have. And man, the DPS blamed me. I tell you, it was not my fault. The healer, I told the healer exactly what I was going to do. They did not say, please don't. And then they pulled extra mobs, were slow, and they pulled the boss while we were doing a pack. This is Armvale. Nope. From small things, and almost size doesn't matter. Nope. I have to do that. Oops. Well, let's try Titan out. Yeah, not bad so far. I spoke too soon. Jesus, this goes so fast. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I can't. Titan bad. Titan bad. Yeah, it happens. Healing is the hardest job, in my opinion, especially with the, like, old dungeons that have huge pools. Though the tank, I mean, it's super easy to heal the first pull. You just pull all the way to the end, sit in the purple, and you're good. Like, you don't even need... You don't even need, if you do one or two packs and you stay in the purple, you don't even need a healer. Good lord, I cannot aim today. There we go. We're done. Alright, alright, alright. It's past 8 minutes and I haven't gotten queued yet. This is another reason why I do duty support, is so that I don't have to wait. Let's look at my card list here. Aram Vale. Great, thanks. Don't want to go there yet. Silver card, Satasha, random bronze card. More donut input. I know where that guy is. Well, might as well. We'll play some triple triad. Second boss. Good luck. Second boss is the easiest. Just because of how little just dodge. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. So quiet. You wish to play cards? No, that's a skirmish I wouldn't mind joining. Maybe rubbish with my knuckles, but I'm second to none with my deck in my hands. Ascension. Oh, great. Six. Oof. Okay. I'm just gonna have to block that. Okay. Oh, I'm queued up. I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. Okay, what am I gonna eat? I'm gonna eat the fish thing, right? Okay, I have my potions ready. Remember my keybind for sleep. Let's just say, let me just tell him to get a first time bonus. My way of saying it's my first time here, maybe without actually saying it's my first time here. Okay, let's eat the fish. Let's get this going. Please keep up, healer. I just said it's a first time bonus for them. Gotta get in the blue. Okay, they're doing the full pull. Looks like. The healer is the last person behind us. But he's not doing the full pull, so this is so far so good. Staying in the purple. They're not healing his damage down, which is not a good sign. Dragoon's not... Dragoon looks new, wearing vigil gear. Yeah. Here we go. Don't attack anything, just go into the purple. Stand here. And now... Purple is my friend. The tank looks like they kind of know what they're doing, so that's a good sign. The healer does not look like they know exactly what they're doing. They're not dispelling debuffs, which is slightly worrisome. The pain. At least they seem to have a priority in keeping us healed. Okay. You got this. You got this. You got this, Willa. You got this, Willa. Okay. The tank seems to know pretty well what they're doing. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing that they didn't dispel the debuffs, so the tank knows, like, this person isn't dispelling. Now, I'm gonna focus completely on the eye. That's my strategy. Light's beginning to dim. The Dragoon is worrying me. The Dragoon is not staying in the purple. This Dragoon is very new. It's like, why did... It's like this happened with Titan too. The Dragoon was messing things up. Okay, we can kill them before. Ooh. Okay, one boss down. That's the easy part. That was the easy part. So... Oh, the healer is not dispelling their own paralyze. Okay, okay. This is the scary part. Just gonna... Please, please don't pull too much. I'm just gonna hang back and look at everybody's health. I should be attacking multiple. Please dispel his damage. Please dispel. Okay, he's not pulling a lot. The healer... Oh, shit. The healer let the tank die. 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 I slept him. Oh my god. Fucking hell. I slept him. Sleeping action. I don't know. I don't know what happened. All I know is that that scared me bad. Okay, this is another hard pull. Not as hard as the last one. Freaking Dragoon pulled everything. I'm unfamiliar with Gunbreaker's mitts, so I don't even know how they look like. Oh, okay. It's two scary things so far. Two scary things. We still have that big room. That big room could be a big problem. There's nowhere for me to run in that room. This is why I don't like to play with people. So we've had 2 deaths so far. 2 deaths. We had the tank die and we had the DPS die. Oh, I just ran out of victory. The same as this, a rampart. He only has rampart and rampart and reprisal. That's it. That sucks. Okay, now another scary part, this room. How much is the tank going to pull? Can the healer handle it? Let's find out. The Dragoon doesn't know where to go. Or they're equipping something. There they are. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I'm afraid to attack more than one person because I don't want aggro. Oh. There we go. Please keep that. Keep him alive. I'm not even going to chance. I'm just going to let him take that blow. You're the tank. You can handle it. You freaking idiot. This Dragoon has a fucking death wish. He's pulling. Maybe he just wants to go quick. Maybe he just wants to go fast. Stop pulling. No, the tank shouldn't let him die, but it's just a little ridiculous. Now I would let him die as a Okay. Now this next pull, not so bad, but it's more dangerous than it looks. But it's designed to be a two pull because the skeletons patrol. I'm staying away. Staying away. Okay, okay. Okay, the key to this boss. Now, I don't normally play this safely, but I cannot get close to this boss. He likes to do little turns. They pulled already. I was my first time. I said it was my first time. You guys should not have pulled. I had to watch the cutscene. You guys made me skip the cutscene. Okay. I gotta get to this. I think the Dragoon is still attacking him. Yeah, he didn't attack the crystal. This Dragoon is very new. Very new, very new. He's gonna power up eventually. I need this Dragoon alive to do the... Okay, there goes the crystal. I gotta stay away from him. Position myself here. Dragoon, attack the crystal, please. Thank you. I'm hurt. He attacks random people. Sorry, I'm self-healing. I don't care. My crystal's up. I have to position myself so I'm still not close to him. Okay, now he gets his damage up. So I have to really... In fact, I'm going to addle him now. I'm going to addle him. I'm actually going to put my shield up. He should be dead by this that time. No, no, get away! Get away, get away! Okay. If he does not... Okay, he's not doing it. It's time for me to do it. Ah! Ah! I'm acting like this is the Dzmael Darkhold! I did it! We did it! Ah! The Dragoon didn't help me! I had to do it. Ah! Accomplishments! Okay, I'll give you your Skaven gear. Yeah, you're at level 70, dude. You should kind of be... Oh. It's probably, the Dragoon was definitely the lowest of the ranks. Had Vigil gear on, so this is probably going directly to this. Let's do it here. Oh man. I was stressing out. When the tank died, that was the worst. Okay, let's go back to the Adder's Nest. It's probably the time zone, the timing that I'm playing. To be honest with you. Nah. So let's go turn this in, and I'm probably gonna call it early. Normally I'd go 30 minutes extra, but it is my birthday and I do have some Halloween prep I need to take care of. I need to carve that jack-o'-lantern. Ugh. I normally don't play like this, but I have to. I have to. Okay. Can I get my promotion now? Welcome back, Sergeant Wizza. Word of your success has already reached us. I would Gretchen you a measure of serpent seals in recognition of your loyal service. The House Dzmael Knight spoke most highly of you. This will go to that you send. Somebody's there. Rest assured that your superiors will hear directly from me from your efforts. Should you continue to serve us as you have done, I suspect a promotion is in your future. Stay tuned. Stay true to the wood's Willa. Jeez. Tongue twister there. And be safe in your travels. Yes, 0 deaths. Okay. Give me my promotion. You must. Ah, yes, you have met the satisfaction of the commander. It would be my pleasure. Necessary arrangements for your promotion. In order to be promoted to chiefs, you must fulfill the following requirements. I have enough seals. Chief Serpent Sergeant. In sight of the elementals, I hereby confer upon to you, Chief Serpent Sergeant. I am pleased to inform you that of this moment you are eligible to undertake a wider range of company leaves. Go forth and do that which brings peace to the Twelvewood and honor our name. Yeah. Okay. I still haven't gotten to this rank. This is I'm right here. I just need to get to second Serpent Lieutenant. What do I have to do to get promoted? Okay, rank 2 of the company log. Okay, we'll do that next time. We'll do the hunting log. Hopefully that'll give me enough seals to get promoted as well. And once I get to second sergeant, I might stop there. That is you. It is Yoshi Gamer. Alright. Well, we're gonna do the Dance of My People. Actually, I'm gonna end this in a more appropriate place. It's like I realized I didn't play my normal intro. Why do my normal outro? So we're gonna go back to the Haunted Manor. Get a little Halloween theme going. Oh, man. Thank you, Dash. I appreciate it. Go to the geyser. Yes, this is a better place to do the outro. I'll turn up the volume a bit. Yeah, so yes. Dzmael Darkhold conquered. Boy, that wasn't as smooth as it could have been, but we did it. You saw that wicked sleep I did. You saw my dodges. You saw my careful play. Yep, we did it. So next time we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue with the promotions. We might even unlock squadrons next time. And once I get to sergeant, I'm pretty set. I don't really want the high cap. I do not think I'll be doing Arm Veil until duty support, especially after that. So yes, but the Lalafell lives for one more week, and yeah, we'll continue to get it, and then once I get my crafting gear, I'll be able to make good enough food for me to feel safer to continue on the MSQ, possibly do Crystal Tower. Well, we're gonna have to do Crystal Tower eventually, so look forward to it. That's gonna be real stressful. But yeah, until then, I shall see. I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween. Happy Halloween to you all. Eat candy, be merry, have spirits with the spirits, etc. I'm gonna try to enjoy my birthday best I can, and I'll see you all in the world of tomorrow.